Well, good evening one and all on what is a grey, cloudy night and on which the weather actually may be set to get worse. There is rain in the forecast. Quite how heavy that rain turns out to be, we will see, but that is bound to have an impact of some sort on the dynamic of the football match. Conditions could be a factor. For now, the game, and an important one, is imminent. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession. We can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, Endrick, here. He's a great finisher, he's a great dribbler, he's a wonderful link-up player, he's a smart presser, he's capable of playing a bit deeper. This guy has got the lot. It's not fair.
Okay, interesting. Yildiz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Has, that's a delicate pass. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Pellegrini.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yildiz. Endrick. Robinson in acres of space out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pellegrini. Angelino. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Dybala. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Definitely away. Colin. Locatelli. Otamendi. Locatelli. McKennie. Roma. Paz. Cristante looking to run onto it. Great ball if he can get there. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Lovely bit of skill. a free kick. Having a look, and we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Oh, it's hit the post! Kone. Marlen. Angelino. Paz does really well to win the ball there. Roma. Robinson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's run loose here. That is lovely. Paz. Kolumwani finds himself offside.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Robinson. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he cuts out the supply. That's a little off target. Marlen. Pellegrini. Pellegrini! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Indica. First quarter of an hour gone. Marlen, played out to the right. And it's Marlen. And Dybala! Locatelli gets it away. And it's Kone. Kone proves too strong. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Svila gets good distance on it. Dybala producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Kone. Kone chips it through. Locatelli. Yildiz. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicely intercepted. Locatelli. McKennie. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Hendrick. He's Hendrick! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
For a shot! Tries to get it clear.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Robinson. Dybala. Hermoso. Cristante shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. McKennie. And here's Hendrick. And here's Yildiz. Chance for a shot! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. McKennie. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Taz. McKennie. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hermoso, played over towards the opposite flank. Mancini. Angelino. And it's Pellegrini. Out to the left it goes. Angelino. Now here's the delivery. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. Yildiz. Well read, nice interception. Looking to break at pace. Always onto this. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yildiz. Locatelli. And here's Colomwani. Now it's Yildiz. Endrick. And he's surging through. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Endrick really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Robinson. Nicely shaped cross. He's there to get rid. And he's heaved it away. Gets into some space. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dybala. McKennie wins the duel this time. And reclaimed it in a trice. Robinson. And that's been won straight back. They get a throw in. And it's Robinson. McKennie. McKennie! Decent hit and on target. Angelino looks to the other side. Cristante. Robinson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Keeper gets his hands on it. Some good work on the right flank here. Ndika cuts out the pass. Ndika, and the keeper's got it again. Cristante. Dybala. Ndika, gently done. Oh, easy pickings there. McKennie. So, what can they make of this? And he has been fouled there. Now it's Dybala. Pellegrini. Kone. Tries a deft little ball. That has found him in acres of space. Now it's Pellegrini.
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front! Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
2 goals of the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Roma. Cristante gets over and intercepts. Hermoso. Kone. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Pellegrini. Angelino that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's on it, can he get away? And that's been repelled and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Colomwani. Hermoso, aim forwards. McKennie. Robinson. Svila sends that a long way. Locatelli. Endrick. Yildiz. He can get that clear. Out for a throw. Robinson stood his ground strongly. Dybala. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Marlon. Dybala. Kone. Angelino. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries the cross. And he's there to clear it. Chance to shoot! That's going to go a long way. And we've reached half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing, The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are back underway. Chance, surely! Ndika gets rid without sophistication. He's got space in the area. There's no flag. A header! And he'll shoot here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Locatelli, McKennie, clipped into space. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Now it's Pellegrini. Dybala played out to the left flank. Angelino puts them all in. Tries to get it clear. Yildiz. Robinson. Locatelli. Paz. McKennie. Now who's going to be first to this? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ndika attempts a clearance. Kolomuani and another try! And the ball's come loose here. McKennie have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. Kone. Mancini. Angelino. Mancini. And it's played forward. That looks a good ball through. Now can he find a finish? And the shot! It's in!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Nice looking ball. That's good play. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Paz. Calmly anticipates. Pellegrini. Angelino. Searching pass he's played there. McKennie goes steaming forward. Angelino.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Picks it up out wide. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. Yildiz absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Paz. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Hermoso. Oh, can he get onto this? Locatelli. It is quite a run he's making here. Kone did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mancini, early ball out from the back. Paz. And it's McKennie. Nice physical challenge. Colomwani has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? This certainly looks appetising, well within. He's had a crack. Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
We expected better, and so did he. Paz. That is a brilliant interception. Angelino. Angelino, gently done. And it's Angelino. Marlon looking to get on the end of this. He has found a way through. Big chance! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things things develop from here. Mancini. Hermoso. Dybala. Hermoso. Dybala. Great defending, strong and determined. Pellegrini. And it's hoisted clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Angelino. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dybala. Played towards the other side. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. Gregorio gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kone. He's found the way through. Malan's cross. Boga. Robinson. Now he's got space here. There's going to be another change here. Dybala. And it's Pellegrini. And here's Malan. Oh, it's come loose. Driving forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Kone tries a measured ball. Pellegrini providing an outlet on that flank.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
McKennie. Robinson. Will play through for the wide man. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Otamendi. Marlen. Into the channel.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
McKennie. Francisco Conceição. Indica getting this one clear. Oh, it's come loose. And it's McKennie. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here to level it up. Conceição with a real chance here. He's gone for goal. It's bounced back off the post. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ball driven towards the far post. Can he finish?
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Cristante, Kone, Cristante, Pellegrini, and here's Marlen, real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Marlen has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Roma. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Tries to get it clear, and it's Robinson. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Elainawi. Angelino, and it goes cross-field. Dybala. And here's Marlen. Oh, that's that's nice.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Dybala. Dybala. Angelino chooses to go cross-field. No question, that's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. Dybala. And it's Pellegrini. Boga with a definite foul there. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Drives it in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Dybala. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hermoso. Dybala. Cristante. Indica. Cristante. Indica. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. McKennie. Hermoso, Elinawi, Pellegrini, Mancini, moved on forwards. Elinawi, and here's Marlon. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Vi ricordiamo se dovesse acquistare i souvenir nella posta serale dello stadio.